Hey y'all, it's 3BW, Sisters in Love and Strength.
I'm Christina, the youngest sister here to make you laugh.
I'm Sherry, the outspoken, no-nonsense nurse and middle sister.
And I'm Lisa, the oldest sister ready to see what happens next. Every day we navigate busy families, husbands, friends, and exes. We've experienced it all, y'all, and we want to share our lessons learned with you.
Our motto is hindsight is 2020, and we're here to provide our viewpoints on what happened, where we went wrong, and how we can learn from it.
Join us as we share our stories, laugh at our mistakes, and learn together. We want to hear from you too. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, life is lifing.
Well, Lisa and I started going to the gym again.
Yay.
Yay. That's been interesting.
Listen, she is definitely an accountability partner.
Yeah. Who's holding her accountable?
You don't have
I don't
to.
need anybody.
Believe you me, she does not need it. Okay.
I enjoy being in the gym. But you know what I realized? Our goal is to go in there and be in there for about an hour, but we don't actually need a whole hour to work the parts of the body that we are.
Yeah.
So.
We leave early is what she's saying.
Oh, you guys do? So you don't do an hour?
We can. Because we go in and we run, first we was doing 15 minutes. Now we're just doing 5 because we really don't need 15 minutes to warm up.
Yeah.
And then we go ahead and start working out.
Yeah.
So we are usually done within
Like 45
half
minutes.
an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah. So
How long y'all been in the gym?
3 weeks now?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, that's why y'all look the same. Just curious.
She is such a hater.
Look, don't expect any results before next summer because you're not going to see it.
Listen.
No,
next
I'm saying
summer?
you're not going to see it. We're going into the winter.
Listen,
we're not
what does
going to
that
be
mean?
wearing short sleeve shirts or
I'm
shorts.
lifting up
or-
shirts and pulling down pants. I'm going to check.
I feel like I'm already showing some stuff. You see my
Really?
thunder thighs, my thighs, and my booty.
They making thunder noise when you walk.
Girl, you already had a booty, so.
And I don't think it's workout. I think it's all that food you eating
Whatever.
late at night.
What do I eat late at night?
You're up all night. You sleep all day.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that's something else that I have to stop doing. Like when I get off at Target 10 o'clock at night, I come home hungry.
Yeah.
And I eat and then I go to bed.
Ooh, so you're going to have to, you're going to need your hour in the gym. Because
Yeah.
you're going to bed and it's just sitting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why don't you go run around the block?
10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, I mean.
In my neighborhood? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Because, Cartersville
really,
it really is a country city.
And then you're the
Listen.
wrong color.
First
Exactly.
of all, and then you off the main street. You know how many crazy people be driving looking
and
for
then
stuff?
the gas station is right there.
Yeah.
And people just be sitting in front of the gas station on the side. And then there's a laundromat right there, all night laundromat.
Yeah, so you need a
So-
treadmill.
I have one, but it's so boring.
Don't you be walking when you sit? Just walk.
I'm
How do you
walking when
walk?
I'm walking
How do you
when
walk
I
when you
sit.
sit? 'Cause I'm missing
What
this
do you
one.
mean?
Don't
Please
you-
explain.
Don't when you sit down, you got that machine where you can walk your legs and you just be like you be
But
walking.
is that really? You're not doing anything but moving your feet and your lower leg. What are you exercising?
Yeah, your stomach is. And how much are you burning?
Oh, you know what? Okay, what also helps me is working at Target when I work in Drive Up the other day and what, 5, I think it was 5 or 6 hours, I got 10,000 steps in.
Oh wow.
It was like 4 point something miles. Just going back and forth from the store to the car, store to the car, store to the cars. That helps too. That helps me. So even if I'm not in the gym, if I'm working in Drive Up or working in general merchandise where I'm pushing, inventory out and pushing it, take it from the back to the front, back to the front, back to the front. I'm constantly moving. So I'm getting my exercise in just working at Target.
Yeah.
Only time I don't is when I'm working at the front.
I get my exercise in where I work.
I do too.
Yeah, walking around the hospital. What do you mean, Shanita? Christina? What do you
Because I'm
mean
sitting
you
down.
two?
No, it's Shanita.
What do you mean you two?
When I'm
Explain
sitting
that.
down and then I go to my bed, I'm constantly running my mind like what I should be doing.
Oh my God.
Like my brain is exercised.
Brain exercise. That's good.
And that's how I visualize myself. So it doesn't even matter. I don't care what I look like. When my brain sees a certain thing, I look
You
good. Even with my stomach hanging over my belt.
Speaking of brain exercise, so what did you guys think about the new church that we tried out today? Cross Point City Church.
Was it a brain exercise?
Well, the whole mental thing and the message on wisdom and
I like the message. The message was good. I did. I don't like that I got up and went to church to look at a Jumbotron.
Yeah.
I know.
Like we always miss
Yeah.
the inner, I don't care where we go.
Yeah.
But I will say by far the greatest church, the church that I like is 2819. I enjoyed that church.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing but worship. How could you enjoy that one?
Because I even got something from the worship.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because you watch the videos. You watch
Well,
him
no.
so
On YouTube.
much.
I
watch
do,
him
I
on
do,
YouTube.
but when I was there, I enjoyed the message, even though
I
it was
did
just
too.
worship.
There was
worship
no
service?
message.
It
Well,
was.
I mean,
He
it-
explained the song, and which was so crazy because when we were singing the song, and I was like, "Oh, that don't make sense." But then he explained the song, and then the song continued. I was like, "Wow, I ain't never get it like that." So
Yeah.
even though I didn't get to hear the sermon, I only heard the worship. It touched me, heathen.
But you know what? I mean, I would love to go back to hear the pastor give a sermon in person versus watching him on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get there an hour before the service starts in order to get a good seat.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
I'm about to say, you just got to take the good with the bad. That's what you got to do.
But even sitting in the overflow, it was great. You know?
It was good, but I mean, I don't want to sit in the overflow.
So listen, I don't mind where we sit because the message you're going to get either whether you sit in the overflow or if you're sitting right in front of his face.
Thank you. So
No.
next time I don't go to school,
No.
church on Sunday, don't you? I'm gonna remind you this.
I don't mind sitting in the overflow.
I mean, if
say
you
it don't
have
matter
to,
where you sit, but you won't let me sit at home. It don't matter where you sit.
See, you didn't listen to his message. What did he tell you today?
No, I did.
What did he tell you today?
He said that you should be in church with other people.
Because why? Why?
Because it's good.
No, because
not
that's
what he
when
said.
God shows up.
he said
He,
Jesus.
well, sorry. He says
He
Jesus
shows
shows
up when
up.
2 or 3 are praying. Yes, he's always
Right.
showing up in the midst of it.
So you
But,
should come
yeah,
to a church so you can receive Jesus.
and yeah.
So next weekend we will be going to Elizabeth,
Baptist Church in
Marietta.
Marietta. We're going to
It's
try
there.
that one.
It's just opening that location. It's
Yeah.
their first
Yeah.
actual Sunday
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the other was a what, Shanita?
Huh?
It was the previous Sunday was what?
Sunday? I don't know. I missed it.
You told me that he was there the previous Sunday, but it was a trial or something.
Who was there?
Oh, we're
The
talking about
pastor.
the Elizabeth Church at the new church.
The one in Marietta.
Oh, the new church is a soft.
a soft launch. That's
yeah,
what it was.
So I think people
So
are.
this is the actual
The 29th.
Sunday.
And
that
we're
they're-
going to have to get there early because it's a new church.
right. Yeah.
That
Can
means,
y'all do that?
that means I'm not going to sleep.
Can y'all do that?
That means I'm literally
Because I
going to
can
get
be
off
there
work
early.
that morning and just put on my church clothes and roll out.
Dang. What
Yeah.
time does the church start? It's the same time.
10:45, huh?
10:45. Yeah.
Mm. I mean, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Eventually, we'll find a church that we all love.
Oh, I found a church that I love
Freedom.
in my heart.
I felt like, what's that church in Valentine used to go to? What is it called?
Elevation.
Oh, yeah. I felt
know
like
what
we
I
were
have-
in Elevation today.
Did you?
Yeah.
I watched
I
a little
did.
bit of it.
But you
I
know what?
said I felt like we were in Elevation today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I watched a little bit of it before I was getting dressed.
The church that I love is 2819 because
Yeah.
the way that he talks, he's talking to save souls. He's not talking to just
Talk.
right.
Speak.
Like when I go to the churches that I'm going to,
Mm-hmm.
it's more of a performance and it's just so soft. They're-
Okay, wait a minute. What churches?
Any church.
Oh, I don't want to name churches.
No, because I think the churches that I go to are more teaching churches. I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
it's a
like-
performance.
like-
I'm going to name names. I thought Elizabeth was a performance.
It was a performance.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the one up the street here
Is a
where-
performance too? You
not a
think so?
performance. No, I don't feel like he's a performance, but I feel like he teaches safe stuff.
Yeah.
He's safe.
Well,
He doesn't.
I don't know because I think, and I agree with you, but I felt last year he wasn't teaching safe. I think last year he was catering to his congregation.
Yeah. I can see that.
All right. Well, listen, I know nothing about any of that. So let's keep it moving because you know what? I don't have an opinion.
Speaking of churches, how do you guys feel about Charlie Kirk?
Nope, we're not even going there either. Well, I guess the
Somebody
two of you
said we can't talk about it, so
because
I'm going to honor that.
I'm not discussing Charlie Kirk on
I have a lot to say, but
My radio.
somebody said that we can't talk about him.
On your
so-
platform. You're
But I
not
have a
gonna-
lot to say. But I'm not
yeah,
gonna say.
and that somebody is Sherry. So we're moving on.
Moving on.
Christina, Shanita.
Okay. May your soul rest in peace.
All right. So moving on. We're gonna start with the quote of the day. Week, month,
Thank
year.
you. Week.
Quote of the week. So my quote of the week is
I thought we were ready for this.
we are, but your daughter is
Don't
slow.
burn yourself. Oh my God.
Okay, quiet now. The quote of the week is from Maya
Wait a
Angelou.
minute. Wait a minute. Quote of the week.
Oh,
shoot.
she just gave me crickets. Really?
Wait a minute. Okay. Let's go with that.
It's
Okay. Quote of the week.
You would think after this long.
You go.
Okay.
a wise woman wishes to be no one's enemy. A wise woman refuses to be anyone's victim. I like that. You know why?
Because you're
Because-
not wise.
Wow. Because I am wise. And I'm not going to be anybody's enemy, and I sure as heck ain't going to be no victim.
No, it's a cute little flower you drew on there.
Anyways.
I like it.
That's
like
a good quote.
Well, anyways, I do feel like being wise is definitely where it's at. Like in today
That
in
was
church.
the message,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
How about this
That's what I was
say?
getting ready to
And the
say.
mess today. See, I actually retained some of that message. So
Did you?
clearly I must have liked it because I did retain some of that.
He was a good. You could tell he teaches.
He's
He
a
was-
youth pastor.
Yeah, you could tell because he was really teaching like you need to
Breaking it
teach
down.
to younger people.
Yeah. He was catering.
You know, the only thing that I really had a chuckle on when he was up there was when he was reading.
Yeah.
You know how people just read like it's a run-on sentence.
Yeah.
That's how his reading was.
Yeah.
There was never a period there.
Yeah,
he
you
just kept
going. Yeah. Take
but
a breath.
outside of that, yeah, I
Yeah.
thought he was really cool. Mommy. First thing mommy said when she left, she was like, "I was really fed today."
Did she?
I saw mom.
Did
She
she
was
eat
moving.
food?
Yeah, I saw her dancing
she
behind
was
me.
moving.
Yeah.
Did y'all see me moving?
No,
Wow. I was dancing.
it could have been. I remember you looking at me when he was saying certain
Oh,
things.
definitely. When he was talking about, okay, there's two things. I thought about Shanita when they said something about works versus service. They just reminded me of her because she always talking about, you gotta do some service. You gotta do some service. So that's what it reminded me. And then when he was talking about, ooh, you want to be a volunteer? Oh, you want to be a volunteer? I looked
And
at
she
Lisa.
started looking at me.
I thought
And
about
she was
Lisa.
like, and she was like, "You want me to take a picture?"
Yeah, because I know you want to get in
I
there
was
and
like,
volunteer.
No, I didn't even have to look at her, and I just
Yeah,
shook
she
my
was shaking
no.
her head. I had to do a double take. Like, you hear me over here? You want to volunteer? No.
So, but what about the coming into the church? Like walking in and smelling the
cafe?
coffee and like and the people there.
love it.
Elevation.
I did too.
Elevation.
Elevation doesn't
Elevation's
have-
not like that.
No.
We don't have a cafe.
No, but you should.
They should.
And then it was like those bar tables, like people were sitting out there during
Yeah.
service, and I thought it was really cute. I really
I
liked
just,
church.
you know what I really
Relaxing
liked about
environment.
it is that everybody said hi.
Yeah,
Everybody
was very
greeted
nice.
you.
Yeah.
You know,
Very nice. And then
everybody greeted you.
in the singing was nice too. And did you see the older gentleman? He was getting into it. That was nice to see.
Yeah, the older guy on the stage.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, the white
was
with the
cool.
white beard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was talking about his beard because that's what I remember. He had gray. I shouldn't have said white. I should have said gray. He had a head full of gray hair, and his beard was.
Yeah. But did you see the girl playing the drums though?
Yeah, I saw her too.
No, I didn't see that.
Yes. Yeah.
Was she younger?
Yes, she was.
Yeah, I saw all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good. They don't sing as much as this church up here does. It's like they only did like one selection. But
Yeah.
it was nice.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, we were late getting there, remember?
Oh, we were late.
Right. That's why we were in the overflow.
And
Yeah,
we're
we
not gonna say
probably
why
missed
we
it.
was
Because
late.
we were
Well-
late because we couldn't decide if we actually wanted to go in.
Yeah, go to the church, but
I'm glad we did.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Because I got fed too.
Yeah.
I did. It was awesome. And he really taught. He wasn't just speaking the word.
I'm
Yeah.
confused. What you talking about?
She made a TikTok about
Cross Point? What's
Cross
Cross
Point?
Point? Oh,
the
that's
church.
where we just went today,
oh my
right?
God, girl. Okay, moving on to Imagine This. Oh, darn it.
You know what? You fired. Oh my gosh, you're fired.
Oh my gosh.
You know, let me tell you a secret. You can look at that and see what they are.
Okay, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, can you stop touching stuff before you making me sound all echoey
I
again?
know. All the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
time.
imagine that. Okay, what is she saying?
She'll
Okay.
show you later.
I want to see it, Alex.
Okay, so imagine this. This is based on actual people. You'll know the names as I'm reading it. Future has 8 baby mamas. 8
Why are
to
we talking
9
about
kids.
Future?
Come on, babes. Listen. Future has, again, imagine this. Future has 8 baby mamas. 8 to 9 kids, never been married. Sierra has 1 child with Future. Russell Wilson comes along, marries her. She has 3 babies with him. Sierra adds Wilson as her son's surname. So the name is hyphenated, and it has pissed a lot of men off. But I find it funny that they are not pissed that this man is still making babies. Sierra has done nothing wrong but be a wife and a mother to her children while still having a singing career. Yet Future still is impregnating women with no real commitment, yet men still find the time to dog out Sierra and Russell, but never say anything about the behavior of Future.
Yep.
I'm not going back and forth with no one on this today, but I bet if you sat down with Sierra's son and talked to him, he'll tell you who he'd rather have as a dad.
Amen.
And who has really showed up for him in his life.
Yep.
Argue amongst yourselves with this one.
Yep.
I stand with the Wilsons.
I feel like I don't even think Future has a relationship with his son. I think
really?
that's what Sierra says. Like when I remember seeing an interview where she said
She
when she
started
takes
laughing.
him over there, plus when she takes him over there, they go to the grandparents,
Oh,
not
really?
even the dad.
Mm.
Yeah, listen, I'm all down with the Wilsons.
And I don't see any problem with them having a hyphenated name.
Me either. But you know what? My thing is even this. Who do you see Little Future with? Whenever you see anything, who do you see him
Who's
with?
Little Future?
Future.
Future's
her
son.
Her
Oh, that's his
son.
name?
Future. His name is Future.
Oh, she named him after him?
Yeah. Well, you know, that's not his real name. So that's just his rap name. But that is a little boy's real name, Future.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So who do you see Future with?
his stepdad.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. There are people who are not together, but they're still with their kids
Mm-hmm.
all the time. But have you ever seen him with them?
I might see pictures here and there, but
I
not often.
haven't seen any with him and his son. Not even at this age. Maybe when he was smaller,
Mhm.
but not at the age he's at now.
Yeah.
Never. Hell, I don't even see Future with any of his kids.
Mm-mm. I don't.
I see Offset with his kids.
Since he left Cardi, because I
Yeah.
feel like Cardi was making them.
But I'm not even saying that. I'm saying even his other kids. I seen him with his other kids when he was with Cardi. Even, still. And so now to see him with his kids plus the other kids, and they're not together.
And speaking of Cardi, Am I the Drama? Everybody listen to it. Okay, go ahead.
I did.
So what did you think?
What?
What did you think about the one with Lizzo?
I loved it.
Didn't you?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I loved it.
Listen.
Did you listen to it yet?
Mm-mm.
Girl, I told
Her
you.
whole CD. I'm sorry, this
It's
is off
nice.
track. Her whole CD.
It's hot.
I like it. Like for her to take 7 years to put the CD out, she definitely did a good job.
Yeah.
Definitely. I like the one with Selena Gomez. I like the one with Lizzo. I love the one with Lizzo. I like the one with Janet Jackson was boring. Like all she's doing is singing the hook.
I like
nothing.
the one with Kalani.
Yes, and that one too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, her CD was definitely great.
Yeah. Like I can listen to, I feel like I can listen to that whole CD all the way.
You know how when you wait for an artist to bring out or to do a follow-up album, and then when you get it, it's crap? Hers is not like that at all.
Yeah.
Well, I have to take you guys' word for it because I don't listen to secular music.
You just stop. Really? You don't listen
Really?
to really?
I'll hear it on the radio or something like that, but I'm not going to go and try to listen to it.
But it is definitely good.
But let me tell you.
But I believe it's good because I liked her before.
Yeah.
Pastor
It just
Curtis,
won't be.
he listens to something other than worship music.
But you know what else
for
I want
him.
to say?
I'm just saying.
So, like,
there's
good for
nothing
him.
wrong with it.
Listen, it
There's
doesn't
nothing
matter.
wrong with
We're
it.
we're not going to argue that. Who cares? But what I do
you.
want to say
That's
is that dang, I even lost what I was going
Because
to say.
it wasn't important. And just playing.
You're so annoying.
She's mad because she can't remember. What were we talking about?
You gotta start writing stuff down.
I know. I forgot.
You were talking about Cardi B's music.
I know, but I was gonna say so. Oh well, let's keep moving. We're Future in his last name. Yeah, so I'm Team Wilson too.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that, she found somebody who treats her like she should be treated. And she's treating him like he should be treated. So let's not just say it's all him, because she's being a good wife as well.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I have to say is I think Sierra she doesn't need to listen to what people have to say because, to be quite honest, they will ruin what she has.
They will.
And if you actually look at these people who have got so much to say, they got a lot of garbage going on in their life.
Going on. You right.
So they just need to close their mind and focus on their own life because, and I think nobody ever thinks about the kid. Being that he has these siblings, he has parents that he lives with, and they all have a different last name.
Yeah.
It's not to hurt Future, especially when you're not showing up.
Yeah.
But you need that son to also feel a part of
Included.
included in the Wilsons.
Yeah.
And it's not like she took his name, she hyphenated it.
She did. Right. Exactly.
So she's still allowing somebody who possibly, I don't know, is there or not, still there.
Yeah.
So I think Sierra is doing exactly what she needs.
But you know what? She was on a Breakfast Club a few weeks ago, and they did ask her, how does she feel about, what people are saying about her marriage, but they're still saying about Russell Wilson, calling him a sissy and, all this other stuff. She doesn't listen to it.
Yeah.
She said, she said, bless their heart.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
she just goes on because if
is.
she was to read or listen to everything, it would just, it would be too much.
Yeah.
So she
And half
doesn't.
these people are miserable and they just want her to be anybody who could be miserable with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if these people were good people, they will be praising. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't put people down. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
And it's a name change. It's nothing.
Right.
It's not even like
you would think that she took her son from him and said, you
Right.
can't see him.
Right. Yeah.
And it wasn't a
it's
name
addition.
change. It was an
Exactly.
addition to
it
a
was
name.
an addition to the name.
Which it
wasn't
should be an addition because he's addition to that Wilson family.
Exactly.
Because last time I checked, just because you in me does not mean you are you're a father.
Exactly.
Or dad.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
right. You are so
Right.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a good one, Lisa.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, now moving on to today's episode. Oh, damn it.
Why does she keep
Pressing, you're like fire like 3 times over.
listen?
How did I get that to stop?
We're gonna fire you, bring you back, and fire you again.
There you go.
I got that one right.
Okay, today's episode.
Okay, so today we're talking about the movie The Remaining. We're diving into a film that takes the idea of the end of times and puts it right in your face. This movie doesn't just tell a story, it asks some big questions. What does it really mean to believe? What happens when the unthinkable suddenly becomes real? And how do you respond when faith is tested under fire? In this conversation, we're going to talk about the characters, the themes, and the way this movie makes us reflect on our own walk with God. Whether you loved it, were left unsettled, or found yourself asking new questions, this is going to be a deep one. So let's get started, ladies.
It's going to be a deep one.
So what were your first thoughts?
Okay, I tell you my first thought.
Yeah.
Why did you guys choose this movie of all movies?
So when I just found it. I was just going through, just flipping through, looking for something to watch one day, and I
relevant.
watched the trailer for it. I was like, that looks good. Let me go ahead and watch this. And I was in my seat from the beginning to end.
Really?
Okay.
I really was. Yeah. I watched it twice. I told you guys. I watched it twice. I watched it, then I told you guys about it, and then I watched it again last night. Just because I watched it. It was, 3 weeks when I told you guys about it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it answers.
So,
It fell in
I
your lap.
wasn't looking for anything in particular.
I
it
think
was just one of those things where I was looking for something to watch, and it caught my eye.
for some reason, Christina really wants to watch something biblical.
No. Because even though it wasn't biblically accurate, it was still, the message was.
Right.
The message definitely was. And then it was like a B-rated movie. Like, I didn't know who any of these people are. And they're just like.
I mean, it came out in 2014.
And that was the other thing. It was very old.
Yeah. There's
It
no.
was very old.
I mean, the only person that I knew on there was the Penavega girl, the bride.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah, she's on all the Hallmark movies.
Oh, is she? So Skylar?
Oh, you need to stop.
I did not know that.
She's the one that's married to the other Spanish guy.
Oh my gosh, we have to have a Hallmark series. Although the other one, the American. Okay.
Oh yeah, I have that one now.
Yeah.
I do.
For Christmas. Okay, but
we
yeah,
don't know
all right.
what you guys are talking about.
Sorry.
So, okay.
We're just getting ready
Shanita,
for Christmas.
Or Christina, do you want to give everybody an idea what the movie was about?
Yeah. So apparently the rapture happened.
You need to dumb it down a little bit because what if people don't know?
People know what the rapture means, Sherry.
Okay.
And if you don't, that's when you're.
Can you just give us a rundown of the movie? Don't even go where you're going.
Okay, well, those who believe in God and love God were taken were taken away, and so in the movie, they all died. So it's like all these people who believed in God were all of a sudden just dead on the ground
With white eyes.
Yeah, and their eyes turned white,
Yeah.
which was weird. And then, so even those who thought they were Christians were still walking around and trying to figure out what happened. And then you had, this all happened at a wedding is when it all happened. And so after that, they kind of try to figure out what in the world is going on. But Skylar, the bride, knew the situation and she was trying to convince everybody what needs to be done. And in the end, she gets snatched up but let go by a demon.
Yeah.
She was bit. Or was she bit or was she stung?
I don't
Or,
know.
well, it said she had stab wounds.
yeah.
so maybe she was
stung
stung
by their tail.
By the demon tail.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. And so she eventually died, but not before giving herself over to Jesus.
Right.
And so those people who didn't believe in Jesus, who thought they were, and in the beginning of, because I was watching
Okay,
it
Shania,
with,
like I'm confused now.
sorry. I was watching it with my daughter, and in the beginning it shows they had Christian parents. They went to church
Yeah.
every Sunday.
Yeah.
But in the very beginning, it shows you that these kids were having fun, going to the beach, doing
Yeah.
all worldly things.
Yeah.
So that is why they were in the world, but they went to church on Sunday, so they wasn't saved. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
And they all thought they were saved.
And they thought they were saved. It's like, well, how can they still be here? when-
Even Allison, whenever
Exactly.
she was
She's the
going
one that
to
helped
the
me understand.
church, right? But even though she was going to church, it didn't. She wasn't.
Yeah.
She didn't believe in Jesus. She
So
wasn't
I'm
saved.
assuming the ones that died in the very beginning were worldly. I mean,
Yes.
were the ones that believed and were okay. The ones that were left
We're
were
left
the
behind.
ones that
We're faking it.
yeah.
We're just doing what they thought they used to do.
Exactly. I'm about to say
Even
they probably
Pastor
didn't
Shay.
even know. Yeah. Yeah. And so he even like that. So there are parts of that movie that's like,
Yeah.
like that really opens your mind because, I kept falling asleep on it.
Yeah, you.
I did. I'm telling you, I had to watch that movie at least 4 times.
Ugh.
I did because I just kept falling asleep. But when I first watched it, like it was interesting, but I don't know. Maybe I'd just be tired because I'd always get to the hospital. That's in the hospital. I'm gone. Like I didn't even see where after she died, where after
Allison died?
Allison, no, not
Skylar.
Allison. After Skylar died, her husband went out and he was mad and he was yelling at God. And this is one that I don't understand because clearly right then and there he didn't believe in God because he killed his wife. So why did they take her?
I wonder if he was struck down by, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, that scene, I'm not sure why he was taken because he wasn't a believer.
Because he should have been the one alive.
But he was cursing God. So I don't know.
Right. Because he hated him for what he did.
For taking Skylar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the demons took him.
Yeah. Or whatever that thing was. And then at the end is, when they were baptizing.
And all the demons came because all of those people.
And oh my goodness, did you see all of those demons?
Yeah.
It was like 1 million of them.
It was like
oh
these
my
people
out.
People were finding Jesus. They were finding Jesus.
But why were they coming out the sky?
You wanted them to come from below the down there?
Yeah.
I guess demons are in heaven.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that they're in heaven. I would say that God is releasing all the demons onto the world. So I don't know where
it's a movie.
It's
a movie.
I mean, again, you're right. It is a movie. They could be coming from the ground in real life,
but it's better.
We might not see them coming at all.
Yeah,
but
for the movie's sake, it's better just to see the millions in the sky so that we could get the picture. You know what I mean? Like just.
Okay. I'm
again,
sorry.
that goes for you. You want to depict it as how it is in the Bible, but
can you move?
That's
your cup?
not what.
Thank you.
That's not what the TV show was about.
Yeah,
it's actually it just has some backing in the word, but it's just somebody's take on it. So.
Yeah, but overall, I liked it because the message was true. The message was just very good, and it's true because a lot of people will not go because they go to church on Sunday. You're not saved, and that's pretty much what it's telling you.
Exactly, and then you don't get it until
it's too late.
Yeah, like Allison, she didn't get it until right at that moment. She got it,
and as soon as she got it, she was taken.
Yeah,
and so did Sam. She was like, "You got to make your choice."
She got it at the very end as well.
Yeah.
So, did any of that movie make you fearful or hopeful about the end of times?
It made me confused.
Really?
But then I had to realize
taking into consideration it's a movie, and they're pulling what could possibly happen out of what is it 7 years after the rapture? Within that, they're making it into like a 1 day thing.
Event.
But knowing what we know, how does it make you feel?
Not fearful.
It just makes me feel like nothing. I mean, I understand.
Can you elaborate?
And I guess I know that, like, I got to make sure that I'm doing what I should be doing because I want to be on the floor.
On the floor,
like
she wants
in
to
the
die.
Movie.
Yeah, she
in
wants
the
to
very
be raptured.
beginning.
She wants to be raptured.
Yes,
she wants to, and the baby, the scene with the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they're giving birth to dead babies.
Yeah, because they're innocent.
But
like
they're because their soul is gone already.
Yeah, right. Which is crazy.
I wish it was not like dead people just all over, and they were actually just gone away.
Well,
but
like with Left Behind series. That's how it was, not series, but series of movies. When they were raptured, they were just gone. Yeah. Nothing was left but their clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the difference between these two rapture movies. Left Behind was more of a, you look in the seat and there's
you got to use your imagination.
Clothes.
But like with this movie, I like the fact that I saw that they were there. They were dead. Because to me, that just showed me, oh yeah. In my mind, oh yeah, they were godly. They went up. Because if I would have just saw their clothes, I just would have been like, okay. But now that I actually see them dead on the ground,
it hits you differently.
For me personally, it was just like, oh, it just stuck out. It stood out more for me for the way I think, the way that I see things, But biblically, it wouldn't be there. But I like to see that.
You like seeing dead people.
Well, I'm used to it.
So let me ask you this. What did you think about the way that the angels, demons, and supernatural events occurred in the movie? How it was portrayed?
No, that's was like the sci-fi
That's what
part of
threw
it for
you,
me.
yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was like, I was confused. Like, where is it that demons come and do this kind of stuff? Like,
Well, I mean, when the horns are blown, each time the
did hear
horns are
that.
blown and one of the crests is broken, there's something new that's released onto the world.
Yeah.
Isn't one of them oh God, I can't remember. It is like angels that have the face of a lion, the tail of a scorpion, and it's in
I need to get better with the Bible because I have no clue.
but there's nothing that has demons flying around like that where, it's
It's just a depiction.
right. But that's what I was saying. It just threw me off. Like,
Yeah.
in the way they were killing people,
Just
because even when like the four horsemen that come, the first one is the Antichrist, the 2nd one is the red horse, and then you have the red horse is what will be killing each other. It's us killing each other, and then you have famine, without food and all this kind of stuff. There's none that I see. Even when you pour out the bowls, it's not like there's demons.
I'm gonna have to find it in the Bible.
yeah, I have no idea.
And then even there's one, the hail. There was hail in there. There will be 100-pound hail falling on the earth. I mean, there is angels throwing stuff down at us, but it's nothing where nothing like that.
Well, it's not gonna be like that. That's a movie.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that's what threw me off. That was the only thing that threw me off.
Right.
Because if that is true, then you asked me that question again, how to feel about it. Yeah, now I'm scared.
But nothing
Yeah.
is. It's
I mean,
not-
but you wouldn't be scared if you know that Jesus Christ died for your sins, and he died for
Of
us so
course.
that we can get through those gates. So I mean,
Of course, if you know Jesus Christ, the end time won't scare you.
right?
What I feel like this movie is like any other movie that depicts things. Like when you do a real life story, they have to fill in
They have to make it
with
big.
exactly,
Yeah.
and that's how I feel. I feel like it has some truth to it, but then they also throw in the little craziness that makes it a movie.
To make it a good
That's
movie.
it, yeah.
Yeah, because the message is definitely true.
And you're right. The message, I got the message. That's all that really matters is
Right.
that the message was heard, and they said it more than once. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like
that was the whole theme of it.
exactly.
It
It
was.
wasn't like they just said it one time and you're supposed to get it. As the movie went on, the message became even clearer. And not only to us, it came clear to the characters. And that's what made it so good.
So, do you think the suspense and the horror effect of it made you think more seriously about end times?
No, they didn't do nothing but I heard a message.
I mean, there was a few times in there that I jumped, and I was like, wow. I mean, some of that, I mean, it was unexpected, some of the things that happened. And I was sitting there like, oh my God, and I mean, I thought it was a good movie.
It was
I
okay.
really do. But is it true to what's actually supposed to happen? I don't
no.
think so. But
It
the
was a-
horror and the suspense was enough that it had me thinking about it afterwards.
So, I'm a horror person. I love scary movies. That ain't do nothing for me.
it's not trying to. It wasn't supposed to be that type of scary though.
But I mean, like even the sci-fi. I like sci-fi. It's like it just added a layer onto there. Like, oh, that's weird. Shanita,
What?
pay attention.
I am. I was just Googling, is there any such demonic
Oh my
creatures?
gosh.
So what did it say?
Well, there is, but it's like, this is what it says. And it's during the tribulation, which I'm assuming that was what that was,
Uh-huh.
So there is the lotus.
Does
Which-
it have a tail of a scorpion?
Well, it says, I don't see anything, but this is not giving all of it. It's like it's locust-like creatures emerging from the pit, which,
Those look like
and over there in Israel, even before now, like maybe a year ago, a bunch of locusts
Yeah,
came.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not demonic, even though it comes from something demonic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Or then they have one that comes that resembles frogs.
Yeah.
It's a demonic spirit that resembles frogs. So I just don't see anything that's like.
Oh, we'll keep looking for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have to really
Research
get into,
that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
just you
Yeah.
know, I don't know.
Any more questions?
So do you think it showed clearly what it means to choose Jesus during tribulation?
I do. I feel like it. Shanita,
Yeah.
Christina, go ahead.
I do too.
Because I've been talking a lot.
Look, we really need to figure out what we're going to call you.
Well, no, she's Christina, but when she a little iffy, I call her Shanita.
Can I just call you Christina all the time? Because that's the only way I'm going to remember.
Yeah, sure.
She's waiting on your answer, I guess.
And what was the question?
Do you think it showed clearly what it means to choose Jesus during tribulation?
Yeah, I do. I think it did. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think it showed very clearly.
Yeah, I would agree with her. I feel
Because
like
even in the end times,
Mhm.
during tribulation, if you choose Jesus then or not, you're going to die. And
Yeah.
it clearly showed that.
yeah,
Right.
You know?
She said it in the video that she was that they were dying. They were gonna die
There
anyway.
is no way out at that
Right.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and the crazy thing is nobody head was chopped off. Because that's a lot of how Christians are being martyred at the end of the time. You're going to be beheaded.
You still talking about the Bible,
Yeah.
which I get, but we're talking about a movie.
Oh, I know. But I was saying that. No, I'm saying they didn't show that part, but they clearly show that you are going to die. You know, so which is the same as the end time. Like
Yeah.
you've missed you missed the bus basically.
So let me ask you guys this. Of the characters in the movie, which character's journey impacted you the most?
The pastor
and why? Yeah.
The
Pastor Shay.
Yeah.
Yes.
he was really.
And he had the shortest camera time, but he
Yes.
had a big impact.
Yeah.
And the reason for me is because
Yeah.
he's a pastor.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew.
preaches the word.
Yeah.
He says the word, and he was left behind.
Yeah,
And when he said he was going to go out there and
Be a pastor for the first time.
That, or even, and you know where they all went to the basement and
Yep.
they were trying to get in, and he
Yep.
was like, they're here for me.
Mhm.
Because he knew at that point he turned himself over to God. So
Right.
he's like, they're here for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
And so he opened up the door and went out, and he willingly
yeah.
let them take
come.
his life
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he knew where he was going.
And the nurse
Yeah.
too. What was her name? I don't remember
The
her
nurse?
name.
Yeah, the black lady. Was she
Yeah.
the nurse?
Yeah. I don't remember her name.
I remember her running. I don't remember her going willingly.
that nurse.
Remember when they went
I don't
downstairs?
think she didn't go willingly, but I don't
Okay.
think anybody but the pastor went
Oh,
willingly.
remember when she went-
But
Rebecca.
they took-
Because
yes,
they were yelling
they
her
took
name. Or
her.
Rachel.
Yeah,
Right, Rachel.
Rachel.
Yes.
Yes, they were running,
Yes,
and then
they
you
took
saw
her.
her running, and then they took her, and she's screaming like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see where she gave her life over.
No,
Or unless she did
I
before.
think she gave her life over, and I think that's why they took her. Or maybe she had already given her life over. It was, somewhere in between the rapture and that moment, because otherwise.
But they were coming in anyways
They
to
were
get them.
Yeah,
But
So
they
I thought
were,
they just
but
got
they
her.
but just like the Pastor Shay said, they're here for me
Mm-hmm.
because I gave myself over. to Jesus. I
but
chose.
why do you think she chose? Because I didn't see where she chose.
But they weren't taking people who, at that point, were they taking people?
They were
that
trying to get
didn't
all-
Yeah,
believe?
they were trying to get
all
into
the
the
people-
church. So that's why they all ran to the basement, because they were literally trying to get into there.
But they were coming for the pastor. That's why he went.
Well, that's
out.
what he
He
said.
said they're here for me.
But that doesn't mean he wasn't here for anybody else. They weren't there for anybody else.
well, after they got him, they weren't banging on the door.
Didn't they move on to something else?
they were.
No.
They were.
They were still in the basement,
And they were
but
still
it
banging,
wasn't banging
but it
on
wasn't
the door
as
after
bad.
he left.
Well, I don't have well, you saw it twice. You would know. I don't remember.
After he left, they weren't banging on the door anymore.
But they've
I
been
don't
chasing
remember,
them all
'cause-
night. Because
yeah.
remember when the two people went out to Rachel's car, they were trying to get him. They were trying to get them to, and they hadn't turned
And
their
they
lives
hadn't.
over.
You're right, because they hadn't. They weren't believers at that point.
Right.
So yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I think they were there to just kill and destroy.
yeah.
But they got really, really more like aggressive when people turned themselves
They
over.
did.
Right.
They did.
Yeah.
They got real aggressive.
Yeah.
Like a vengeance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wow.
don't know. It was good. It was.
I
Pretty
also
good.
liked the Allison character. I even liked the beginning character. What's her name? The one that knew what was happening.
Skylar.
Skylar.
Mhm.
Even Skylar, because from the beginning she knew. Like it, and that goes to show you she was in church now.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what was happening, even when they were kind of doubting her. She
And
knew.
she was like, "Find me a Bible so I can show you where."
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
you know, both of those. And then I just like Allison for her confession and for her finally getting it and for her trying to spread the word to the other ones by making that video so that they can be prepared.
So, do you see yourselves in any of the characters?
I don't think anybody wants to like voluntarily accept that. Like, yeah, that's me. No, I hope not. I don't think so. But then
Yeah.
again, I don't know.
Like I told you before, I want to be on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be them.
You want to be raptured.
I do. I don't
Right.
want to be them. I don't want to be getting the message late. And
Yeah.
because you know what? The ones that were raptured died easily
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the ones that were getting it late.
Didn't even know. It just one
Yeah.
minute they were there, and
Next-
next minute
on
next
the
second
floor.
they weren't.
Yeah.
But you know,
But the other
what?
ones,
Let me ask you guys this: so the relationship between Allison and Jack,
Yeah.
and Tom, and
And
Tommy.
Tommy.
yeah.
So when Allison died, so first when Jack finally decides after all of this is going on, will you marry me?
Yeah.
After, all of this 7 years.
It's too
or,
late. 7
you
years.
know,
Yep.
yeah. And now all of a sudden, because, this is going on,
You're about to
you
die.
realize that, oh, I love you. Let's
Yeah.
get married, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
But with Tommy being in love with her,
Yeah.
so she dies and Jack doesn't want to leave her.
Right.
But Tommy's like, okay, there's nothing else we can do about
Yeah.
it. We need
Then
to
they
go. Let's
fight.
go. Just leave
Yeah.
her there.
Yeah.
It makes me question, did Tommy ever really love her?
Oh, I think he did.
Why? Because he wanted to
I
leave
think
her?
he did.
Because Jack, at that point, I think he realized how much he loved her and did not want to be without her, did not want to leave her body.
But like Tommy said, he realized that after you lose somebody, and that's not love.
Yeah. And
Like,
not only
when
that.
you know something's being taken from you, then
Yeah.
you want to fight.
Yeah.
He said that's not like he loved her from the beginning, and I
Mm-hmm.
think Tommy was just the more mature one, and he knew what the situation is,
Yep.
and he knew what he
Right.
had to do.
Yeah.
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 So, and I do think Jack loved her.
Yeah.
I don't think he loved her as much as he think he,
Yeah, he-
because clearly he never in 7 years.
Yeah. He
Right.
wasn't trying to put a ring on it.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah, but I, think
I
they
feel
did.
like Tommy probably did love her more than Jack. I feel, just from watching the movie. But I feel like in the end, after she passed away, I kind of question. I'm at that moment, it felt like Jack had a love for her that he didn't realize that he did.
Mhm.
I feel like it's hard to love somebody those many years. To sit by and watch somebody else love somebody else. You know what I mean? He had to be that much in love to sit here and allow her to love somebody who didn't love her as much as he loved her.
because Jack made her happy, so he's
Mm-hmm.
So he sat down and he watched her be happy, even though he was in love with her.
Yeah.
So,
that was messy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
So let me ask you guys this.
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend this movie, The Remaining, to someone that's struggling with their faith?
No,
No.
probably not. only if they knew how it was supposed to happen, so they can get the
How
differences.
it's written in the Bible
Exactly.
versus the movie.
Yeah.
So
'Cause I
they
think it would
could know.
confuse them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they could know what they're watching really is a depiction of somebody else's thoughts. It is, granted, made in some of the word, but it's also taken a twist because it's
It's
added-
Hollywood. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I would recommend them to do?
We're listening.
What's that?
Read their Bible.
Yes.
my gosh.
I only did that because Sherry told me to. Please read your Bible.
This is a PSA, public service announcement. Please read your Bible every day.
And then when you read your Bible, then I recommend you watch stuff like that because then you can
draw
can discern
out what's important.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think I would say probably yes. I would recommend it to someone, knowing that it's not a. To be honest, no one knows what's actually going to happen. You know, we
I need that button hit.
Stop.
We have what's in the Bible, but that does not necessarily mean that is what
That's
we're
your
going
cue
to
to-
experience.
That's your cue to try it again. No.
But
Just like-
I do feel like. Will you stop? Oh my gosh!
Okay, I'm sorry.
I do feel like this is a movie that will make you think.
It will.
And it might even make you think to pick up the Bible.
But it could take you the wrong way because if you don't know the Bible, you don't read the Bible, that would scare somebody. And then that would probably make somebody not want to go into religion because how could somebody go through something like this? But you have to read the Bible. And the Bible does tell you what's going to happen.
But listen.
Do you know what it actually is going to look like?
No.
But you know it is all prophesied what's going to happen.
But listen, 9 times out of 10, if they're not reading the Bible, they can watch the movie and be all right. Because guess what? They're not reading the Bible. It's just a movie to them.
Right.
They just going to keep it moving.
Right. But she said to somebody who's trying to find.
Who's struggling.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. But if you're not looking for Jesus, by all means, watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. But if you are, then I would watch it, but I think you would have to
Just know that they take creative liberties
Right.
with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the remaining reminds us that faith isn't just about rituals or titles. It's about a real living relationship with Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
The film may be dramatic, even frightening at times, but the heart of its message is clear. We all have a choice to make.
Amen. Yes, we do.
As you go through this week, ask yourself, if the events of this movie became reality, where would I stand?
Amen. Where
And
would you
even
stand?
more, what am I doing right now to strengthen my faith and live with hope?
Yeah. That's good, Lisa.
Well, thank you for joining us for this conversation. If today's episode sparks something in you, share it with a friend, and let's keep the dialogue going. Until next time, keep living, keep growing, and keep your eyes on the eternal.
And read your Bible. And in between reading your Bible, after you have read your Bible, please go to www.3bwunfiltered.com and leave us a message. Send us pictures. We would love to have you guys on there and your experiences. Or if you just want to drop a word to us and say, hey, I think you are the best, Christina.
Or not. Sherry, you the bomb.
Lisa, you're all that in a bag of chips.
A bag of chips filled with air.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. With helium because she's going to need help getting up.
Okay, I'm on that note. Goodbye, y'all.